Okay, so these two are in the clinker, okay? And they have court today. And I haven't seen anything about it. I don't think it's like live or anything like that. I don't know though. I haven't looked that far into it. But anyways, they were arrested after a student from UI died. This Caden guy went to the hospital, left, did more drugs, overdosed, and then Emma Bailey and Demetrius R. Robinson of Tacoma, Washington, are accused of delivering cocaine to the man shortly before he overdosed. So it's still kind of sketchy because, like, it says it happened at a party, but then it says his friend found him at an apartment dead. So then they tried to set Bailey up, asking her to sell more. And Bailey said she wasn't willing to sell, that the man had died in Dee's arms, not Dee's nuts, and the man needed to get healthy. When law enforcement located Bailey and Robinson in Des Moines, Idaho, not Des Moines, Iowa, they found some loose white powder substance. Now listen close. Several $100s of cash of small bills, assorted sizes of small baggies, bottles of white powder vitamins, and empty capsules in a bag sold for the purpose of self-loading. They were charged, and I don't know what this freaking nail infection, because I know why it came up. My sister-in-law was talking about my brother's feet. Look at this. All right, so 2 people were arrested on drug offenses after law enforcement connected them to the overdose of a 22-year-old man in Centralia on Tuesday. Officers with the Centralia Police Department responded about 9 a.m. on March 21st to the report that the man who was found by his friend at Park Center Apartments in the 3000 block of Bourse Avenue was unconscious and not breathing. Sounds familiar. According to the friend, the man was visiting from UI in Moscow and had attended a party in Seattle the night prior where he overdosed. He received care at Harborview Medical Center before he was discharged at about 2 a.m. and picked up by the friend who lives in Centralia. The friend told law enforcement the man went to sleep and stopped breathing shortly before the friend called 911. The man's official cause of death has not been released. When a preliminary investigation revealed illegal drug use was involved, Centralia detectives launched a controlled substance homicide investigation. They also requested assistance from the Joint Narcotics Enforcement Team. While law enforcement officials suspect fentanyl was involved, the 2 people arrested Tuesday, identified as Emma Bailey, 22, of Moscow, and Demetrius R. Robinson, 36, of Tacoma, are accused of delivering cocaine to the man shortly before he overdosed at the Seattle party. At the request of detectives, the man's friend sent a social media message to Bailey and attempted to ruse her into a meetup to purchase more narcotics, which is kind of stupid because her friend just overdosed and died. Like, why would they want to buy more from her? No, it's okay, Mandy. You kind of read my mind. Right, OD'd, and then he went, well, I guess maybe against medical advice. Maybe that's why the hospital won't be liable for anything. Was it against Gracie towards LASIK? Cheers. Thank you, Gracie.
Just help a brother out here.
Just help a brother out here. But, like, why would you, wouldn't that be kind of a red flag? Like, This dude's friend just died yesterday, and he wants to buy more shit. Like, okay! How stupid would you have to be to fall for that shit? Hang on, let me get comfy. It's for my eyes, Gracie, my eye fund. I know people have done two funds. I should do an eye fund. Maybe I need a two fund too. All the driving. Yeah, I'm going to look at that because we will. I mean, we'll definitely be talking about this again. You know that. I know that's right. Lizzie, I know it's bananas. Like, what the heck? It's bananas. I have a new soundbite that I have to load when I get home next week. Check this out. And I'm going to take pictures of a bunch of stuff too and put a little video together because I thought that would be cool. It's absolutely bananas. Check this out. Yeah, but like if, oh my God, you do, Megan? Do you know these people? Here is another picture of Emma from, I think this is maybe from like 2018 or 19. The girl's got some bushy ass eyebrows, man. Yeah, I know, that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's keep going. I don't even know what I went to my phone to show you guys, but anyways. She was not willing to sell. She said that the man had died in Dee's arms and the man needed to get healthy. Okay, so and then they're in Des Moines, Washington. So do you think that he died in Dee's arms, Dee's nuts? Or do you think that I mean, why would she lie about that? Hey, CR. Hope you guys had a happy Mother's Day. All the people that are just joining. Oh, whoops. Oh, the soundbite. Yeah, I'm all over the place. So I was listening to some stuff because Potato and I have something in the works. And I have a soundbite. This is our president, Richard Nixon, and Mandy's favorite, J. Edgar Hoover. And this is going to be a new soundbite that's going to be loaded up when I get back. They're talking about a reporter. This is J. Edgar Hoover and Richard Nixon talking about a reporter. Wait. I don't know if you'll be able to understand it. I hope so. I mean, it's not hilarious, but it's crazy.
She's a terrible old bag. Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation.
He says she's a terrible old bag. She's an old bitch, in my opinion.
She's a terrible old bag. Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation.
These were like Nixon tapes that were released. Dude, these guys were brutal. Brutal. It doesn't align with the friend statement. I guess we're going to have to go over this offline, Mandy, because I don't really get it. I don't know what the friend statement is. I'm behind on that. I'm behind on all this shiz. I'm just piecing it together. I looked into Demetrius's background, and that's what I want to go over. Oh, their jury trial is now 5/22. That was quick. Oh, down here. Okay, here's another article. 4 arrests. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Look, Gracie's the stream boss. Gracie is the stream. Look, it made her the stream boss. Gracie, you're the freaking stream boss right now. So the 22nd. Oh, this dude should have never, ever been out. He is a dangerous man. Is this a different account? November 2nd? Who's this now? This is a different story. 26-year-old man, dad. A 32-year-old Centralia man who recently traded a high-capacity semi-automatic rifle to drug dealers in exchange for illegal drugs. He was arrested for having fentanyl. Then they arrested a 30-year-old woman and a 34-year-old man. They're not naming them because they haven't been in court. There's more? Bryce Hill, Mohammed Carrier, Alicia Parks, and Sahil. 90 defendants? 400 pounds of meth? What the fuck? Oh my God. This is in Washington. I'm having a hot flash. Many of the drugs were being funneled through Arizona. Drug rings from Pittsburgh to Arizona to Western Washington. And there's more? Mandate! 2 suspects were Lewis County? Stop it. David Berryhill, Jamie Kelly, June 17th of 2022. Holy shiz. The suspect's vehicle had been traveling 85 and a 70, traffic stop, a white Toyota Tacoma. The DEA has been tracking them. 8 pounds of meth and 10,000 pills. Holy God, thank God it ends there. Holy shit. Tie-dye? Okay, but guys, Mandy, this is awesome. Thank you for sending me all this. I'm going to investigate this with a fine-tooth magnifying glass later. But listen, the war on drugs, what a fucking joke. Listen, you guys, I'm working, and Potato's working on this new podcast we're going to do. And it's like a history thing. So get this. In the 80s, it's on YouTube. You can watch the congressional hearing. In the 80s, there were congressional hearings about the CIA smuggling drugs in from Mexico. Yeah, the CIA did it. Just like the CIA was involved in JFK and the CIA was involved in Martin Luther King's death. Right. Like they were bringing drugs in here, into our country, our CIA. So what is the war on drugs really? What is the war? Yeah, I need that creep Bush and his thing, his war on drugs BS.
That's my she's terrible. She's a terrible old bag. Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation. Right.
I can't wait to revisit these guys with you. Look, here they are. There's Nixon. She's a terrible old bag.
That's my she's terrible. She's a terrible old bag. Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation.
Yeah, there's no war on drugs. There's so much that, I mean, in the 80s, I was a little kid. I was out riding my bike, you know, playing and coming home when the streetlights came on. I had no idea there were congressional hearings that the CIA had smuggled drugs in. Back then, it was coke. It was marijuana. Megan Ambrose, 100%, 150%. And I was floored. I was floored to see that the FBI and J. Edgar Hoover was stalking MLK. They had him bugged. They were like J. Edgar Hoover, Mandy's uncle. He freaking had so much dirt on him with like affairs he had and stuff that they were blackmailing him. They wanted him to kill himself. They were trying to get Martin Luther King to kill himself. And when he didn't, he still went to the march. That was when he died. They didn't want equality. Those men, these guys.
That's my she's terrible. She's a terrible old bag. Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation.
They didn't want equality. They didn't want the civil rights movement. They didn't want any of that. They wanted to keep the black people down. And as far as I'm concerned, that building should not be named the J. Edgar Hoover building in this day and age. If we're taking down stupid Confederate statues and shiz, why is that building still named after this bigot? Why? Why? That's what I want to know. And I think that more people need to know about this shit. Yes, Heather, same. I didn't know that the CIA was smuggling drugs in while I was like having to attend DARE bullshit in school. And let's not even talk about school. Let's not even talk about education and what education was originally started for and by. Did you guys know that public education was started by Rockefeller himself because he wanted to groom people to be workers. He didn't want them to be individuals. He wanted to groom them to be workers for him so he could make more money. And he would teach, you know, the public school system would teach what would make those people what they wanted to be. And, you know, because I'm just like, what the fuck? Why didn't I learn about this in history? Why didn't I learn that, you know, they were trying to take out Martin Luther King? We should all know that. I mean, that's pretty groundbreaking in my eyes because I've always been taught, I haven't been taught the right thing with that because I wasn't taught that Martin Luther King was necessarily good. Like, I'm not going to say I was taught he was bad, but I guess if I had to break it down into what my takeaway was from everything I learned, which I didn't learn a whole lot about it, but was that he was kind of a troublemaker. That was kind of the feeling that was, you know, that I took away from it. Now let me know what you guys took away from it. And I think that it's going to be amazing when Potato and I start breaking this down and we can do our audio podcast and then we can come over here and have these discussions. Tuesday, as a black person, we're down bad depending on the white people. We would have been better off having our own communities separate, having our own stores and businesses. I can't disagree. I can't disagree. But I have to say, coming from where I went to school in small town Michigan, I doubt it's much different anywhere else. I was not taught that the FBI did not want the civil rights movement to go through. No, public schools were not a thing before Rockefeller. I just watched the whole thing. He funded the whole thing, and it wasn't until later that people had to, it was mandatory to go to school. I just watched it, like last night, I think, or 2 nights ago. And I'm looking at Tigers tickets. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to go. Angie, thank you so much. Oh, Lady Banjo, welcome back to the lounge. The Rockefellers are horrible, horrible, horrible people. And when we get into the Rockefellers, you're going to be floored. They fucking own everything. They are behind everything. Yes, Daisy Dead. Daisy Dead, we got to get you up on panel for that discussion. But yeah, that's what I found out. Okay, let's stick back to our subject. I love getting off topic with you guys. Yeah, Tuesday, but I mean, being a Black person Tuesday, how do you feel about that J. Edgar Hoover building being named that to this day? I think it's shit. I think it's shit. And as a white person, that's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing to me. And so many people don't know this stuff.
Last night, his A's tire bag.
She's a terrible old bag.
Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation.
Jerks. And, you know, and people want to say, oh my God, like, you know, when I was in high school and NWA and like Eazy-E came out and, oh my God, like you can't listen to that. Okay. Here's Nixon and freaking old bitch back in 19, I don't even know what freaking year this was. I don't even know what year this was. But we're worried about NWA when we've got our president.
Last night, his A's tire bag.
She's a terrible old bag.
Oh, she's an old bitch in my estimation.
I mean, are you kidding me? Fuck directly off with that shit. Heather, welcome back to the lounge. Oh, you've been a lounger for 1 month. Sorry. Those are deceiving sometimes. Thank you for being a member of the lounge. And so happy you're back and enjoying time with the fam. I am. Thank you. But Gracie is still the stream boss, even though you did that, Heather. Come on, someone knock Gracie out. Knock her out of the park. She has a beautiful neck. But let's get someone else as the stream boss. Yeah, Daisy. I mean, I guess it's better late than never that I figure this stuff out, but I'm glad that I get to share it with you guys. I get excited. I want to see what Tuesday said. Yeah, that's, oh no, I already read that. They broke up the Black Panthers. They did gang wars, yeah. Brought the drugs in. Quartz and coal, 100%. George Bush Sr. and freaking Jr. Hey, Nicole B. How are you? Stop. Kim S. Welcome to the lounge. And One Eyed Flo, thank you for donating a membership. You're awesome. All right. So let's get back to our thing. Thank you, Mandy. I'm going to look over this stuff later. I'll probably be emailing you. So let's get to what I found. I want to, if you guys don't know this guy's background, I want to show you. Oops. Oh, whoops. I don't have my Stream Deck with me. I didn't pack it. And the mic that I brought, check this out. I have this like kind of cheap mic. And it's like a USB. And it won't, my Mac won't pick it up. When I plug it in, it doesn't register. Yeah, Tipper Gore. Tipper. And didn't her husband claim to have invented the internet? Pretty sure that Al Gore said that he invented the internet or some shit. Stupid like that. All right, so now we know these two are in court on May 22nd. And I will check it out, see if we can watch it. I don't think we can stream it. Oh, and by the way, I got a big fat denial from Meghan Markle to stream Kohberger's thing on the 22nd. Isn't that weird? They're in court on the 22nd, and so is Kohberger, Lohberger. Lohberger is in court on the 22nd, and so are they. Same day. Where'd Gracie go? What do you mean you don't need to be the boss, Heather? Everybody needs to be a boss every now and then. I hear you, Cheryl T. Well, I think we can watch it. We just can't stream it. There's probably like if they're doing it on Zoom. Yes, the same day. So May 22nd, Kohberger, Kobar. You're crazy, Mandy. And them. And these people right here. Over here. Over this way. Wake up. Good morning. Good morning. Coinky dink? Nobody knows. I guess we'll find out. So let's look at some other stuff. So we've got them in court May 22nd. Let's go over to March 18th of 2021 in Pullman. Listen to this story. A woman declined to unlock her phone and was allegedly choked for it. Demetrius R. Robinson, 34, of Tacoma, is charged with assault in the second degree, assault in the fourth degree, unlawful imprisonment, and harassment, threats to kill in Whitman County Superior Court. He was booked at 3:15 a.m. into jail and appeared to be under the influence of a stimulant as he was acting excited and not forming sentences. The Washington State University police arrested Robinson at the Residence Inn by Marriott. They were called by staff after a 19-year-old woman claimed she was assaulted in a hotel room. Police noted they photographed red marks on her neck and arms. The woman said she and Robinson are acquaintances and had sex before he left the hotel room for several hours. After he returned, she was texting when he allegedly demanded her phone. She locked it. Robinson is accused of getting angry, choking her, and telling her, "I'll fucking kill you," according to court records. He told her to leave, and when she tried, he allegedly grabbed her from behind to stop her. He let her go, and then he grabbed her hair in the hall and hit her in the face. Officers wrote he said they had consensual sex and argued over her locked phone and declined to say anything further. 19 years old in 2021. Let's go back in time to November 16th, 2018. A Whitman County Superior Court jury found Demetrius Robinson guilty of 2 assault charges after over an hour of deliberation. Robinson faced 1 count each of 4th and 2nd degree assault stemming from a July 8th incident at a Pullman apartment complex. The jury heard testimony from witnesses and watched surveillance footage from the pool area of the complex's clubhouse that showed Robinson punching and kicking the victim, holding them underwater and striking them with a bottle. Tracy, the prosecutor in the case, said that Robinson had previous felony assault conviction and faces up to a year in prison. The trial lasted all of Wednesday and currently sentencing. Pullman police investigation was carried out by Detective Chris Angle. And that is from November 16th of 2018, and he already had an assault charge. So, no, I don't have anything about a sandwich, I don't think. If you want to send that to me. I don't know what that is. But he already had assault charges. So when the officers came to this hotel, this is what boggles the brain. I know that 19 is legally an adult. But you have two colleges within, 10 miles of one another, let's say. I know it's like 7 or 8. But you have two colleges within that close proximity to one another. And you have a 19-year-old girl abused with marks at a hotel with a man that already has a record, who's in his early 30s. I mean, you're an officer. What the fuck is going on? Again, kids aren't safe. They aren't safe. If there's people like this that can help them make, 500, 1,000, maybe more per day that they sell drugs, and they go to this hotel. John coming in hot with this $5 super chat. Thank you, Johnny boy. Good night, John boy. Thank you so much. John might become the stream boss in a second. Either D wanted info she had on the phone. Maybe he thought she was being a rat.
Just help a brother out here.
Yes, $5 more towards LASIK or towards Tigers tickets. Let's do a Tiger ticket goal. I'm going to take my son to the Tigers game. Detroit Tigers. No, they're not safe. If a 19-year-old is holed up in a hotel room in Pullman, getting beat by a drug dealer with assault history, and the cops aren't doing anything about that, and this dude's out, why was he even out to be in Centralia? Is my question. Diet Coke Zero's getting low too. That's going to be a problem. So let's look at the court documents that I found for old Demetrius. Demetrius Robinson. Gracie coming in hot. Coming in hot. Look, John took over as the stream boss. Now Gracie is going to be the stream boss again. We're going to have a battle between John and Gracie. They're going to be battling it out. I wonder if there's a way for me to interact with it.
Just help a brother out here.
John, you just got... What happened? Look at John, you're almost knocked out. Meg P, thank you for donating a membership. Wake up! You just got a ticket to the lounge. Wake up. John is holding that title. He's holding that title. All right, let's go to... We went through that. Now we're going to go to this. This is from December 19th, 2019. Sorry about the background noise. Okay, so let's make this big. So we can read this. Someone's like making a meal or something. I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. You guys are like, thank God. Get her out of there. I'll be back. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Okay. December 19th, 2019. Okay, sorry, I had some background noise. All right, so it says here, he's appealing his convictions for 4th-degree assault and 2nd-degree assault. And that Demetrius Robinson contends that the 4th degree violates the double jeopardy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not even going to read through what the fuck he thinks, because I really don't care what he thinks. But these are the facts of the case. On July 7th, 2018, Mr. Robinson spent the afternoon with Bright Johnson, drinking beer and spending time at 2 different apartment complex pools. Later in the evening, the two joined several other friends and acquaintances and went to various private parties around Pullman. The group eventually returned to the indoor pool area located at the Campus Commons Apartments on the early morning of July 8th. Mr. Robinson had plans to meet up with his friend, Madison Geidel. When Ms. Geidel arrived at the pool and saw Mr. Johnson, she retreated to her car and called Mr. Robinson, who came outside. Miss Geidel informed him that the night before she had been at a party where Mr. Johnson groped her and that seeing him was giving her a panic attack. Miss Geidel left, and Mr. Robinson, who was visibly frustrated, returned to the pool area to find Mr. Johnson eating Mr. Robinson's food. So Bright Johnson was like eating on his food. This Geidel lady was like, he fucking groped me and now I'm having a panic attack. And back comes Demetrius, confronting Mr. Johnson about eating his food. So Mr. Johnson stopped eating and then got into the hot tub. Mr. Robinson then kicked a cell phone charger into the pool and asked what a badass, right? And asked Mr. Johnson to get in the pool and retrieve it. So the dude's in the hot tub. Mr. Robinson, Mrs. Robinson, I'm going to start singing that song, throws a charger in the pool and says, go get it. So Mr. Johnson gets out of the damn hot tub and goes to the pool. And he's trying to get the charger from the bottom of the pool. Mr. Robinson was on the side of the pool and he hit and kicked Mr. Johnson one more time. After retrieving the charger, Mr. Johnson handed it to Mr. Robinson and pulled himself out of the pool to sit on the edge with his feet still in the pool. And there's a footnote here. It says the parties disagree as to the exact sequence of events that occurred after Mr. Johnson entered the hot tub. During trial, the state played security camera footage from the Campus Commons apartments that shows part of the incident. This opinion describes the incident as depicted in the video footage. While Mr. Johnson was sitting on the edge of the pool, Mr. Robinson took a swing at Mr. Johnson's face, and then began punching and kicking him. Mr. Johnson attempted to escape across the pool deck into the hot tub, and that's where Mr. Robinson caught him and attempted to hold Mr. Johnson's head underwater. This is for what? Eating his food? Eating his food. Mr. Johnson attempted to escape across the pool deck into the hot tub, where Mr. Robinson caught him and attempted to hold Mr. Johnson's head underwater. Mr. Johnson managed to writhe away, and at this point, two of the bystanders in the pool area ineffectually attempted to intervene before returning to their pool chairs to continue drinking and watching the incident unfold. Mr. Robinson continued to pace around the hot tub, attempting to hit and kick Mr. Johnson. Imagine this guy on some kind of drugs. I mean, pacing around, wanting to just kill this guy. And Mr. Johnson retreated to the middle of the hot tub. Mr. Robinson threw a chair at Mr. Johnson, then removed his belt and tried to whip Mr. Johnson with it. He then proceeded to throw several empty beer bottles at Mr. Johnson. Mr. Robinson eventually emptied his pockets, got to get those pills out of there, jumped into the hot tub, at which point Mr. Johnson got out of the tub and tried to run away. He ran into a column, fell down, and Mr. Robinson proceeded to hit and kick Mr. Johnson while he was on the ground, aiming several kicks at his head. The bystanders finally intervened, and Mr. Johnson was able to escape. The entire episode, from the time Mr. Robinson initially hit and kicked Mr. Johnson to when Mr. Johnson escaped, lasted approximately 8 minutes. Mr. Johnson reported the incident to the Pullman police, who was able to obtain security camera footage from the incident from the campus commons apartments. They also interviewed Mr. Johnson. They also interviewed Mr. Johnson, who reported injuries to his ribs, jaw, and eye socket. The state originally charged Mr. Robinson with 1 count of second-degree assault and alleged 3 alternative means that he intentionally assaulted Mr. Johnson and thereby recklessly inflicted substantial bodily harm, 2, assaulted Mr. Johnson with a deadly weapon, and 3, assaulted Mr. Johnson by suffocation. Prior to trial, the state amended the information to remove the substantial bodily harm alternative means and to add 1 count of 4th-degree assault, based on the punches and kicks occurred during the incident. The court instructed the jury on 2 alternative means of committing second-degree assault: assault with a deadly weapon and assault by suffocation. The jury returned a guilty verdict as to both counts. The jury also returned a special verdict, indicating it was not unanimous as to whether Mr. Robinson assaulted Mr. Johnson with a deadly weapon, but it was unanimous that Mr. Robinson assaulted Mr. Johnson by suffocation. The trial court sentenced Mr. Robinson to a standard range of 15 months. 15 months for doing all of this with a previous record. What is going on here? Something is not right. Who is Debo? Is that Demetrius? All right, let me see the sandwich incident. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I thought you sent me something about a sandwich. I don't have anything about a sandwich, but what I did do was there's another article about Centralia from Mandy. We'll go over that. Holy shit. Mandy, you have done some good work here, girl. So, all right. So let's go back to this Miss Geidel. Madison Geidel. I found this obituary
Creektown, dude.
for John J. D. Barian, 70, of Moscow. And he passed away in 2015. And his granddaughter is Madison Geidel. And seems she has a brother named Brendan. I don't know. I haven't looked into any of this, but I did find this. And his son is Eric Geidel. So that would be this Madison's dad. And I don't know why she's hanging out with Demetrius. You know what I mean? Why is she hanging out with this guy at all at an apartment in Pullman? Oh, you're just saying it was a, never mind. I thought there was more details. So I did request from Pullman Police early this morning the records on this, on this here. I requested the surveillance footage. I mean, this is a case that's already closed. There should be no problem getting the footage of what this dude did to this guy. So what set him off? I don't know. But when you read this, he was booked into jail at 3:15 a.m. on Monday and appeared to be under the influence of a stimulant as he was acting excited and not forming sentences. And he's from Tacoma, Washington, but he's holed up at the Residence Inn by Marriott in Pullman. And this is 2021. He's got all these young girls. Is he grooming these girls? Like, what is going on? And what has since happened to Madison Geidel? And where in the hell is this girl's parents? She's 19. So if we go back, here to the body cam, where we all know that she stuffed something down the back of her pants and she thinks she's really clever. I mean, if you watch, I won't even turn the audio on. She thinks she's clever. You got to watch her hands behind her back. Here, we'll speed it up a little bit. This isn't her first rodeo. She makes it sound like it's her first rodeo, but it ain't her first rodeo. I think we all can tell that, right? Not Emma Bailey's first rodeo with this. Oh my gosh. Lori Vallow's mugshot is crazy. But yeah, if you watch Bowling with Cotton Balls, you're confused on that connection. Okay. She's busy shoving something down the back of her pants. Okay, so John J. Berrien. So I did a Google search for Madison Geidel.
Creektown,
Because
dude.
Madison Geidel is listed in this Robinson. Mr. Robinson had plans to meet up with his friend, Madison Geidel. When Miss Geidel arrived and saw Mr. Johnson, she retreated to her car and told Mr. Robinson that she was at a party the night before and Mr. Johnson groped her. So then Mr. Robinson attacked Mr. Johnson. And when I Googled Madison, I found her grandpa's obit. This is her grandpa. He's got nothing to do with this. He's passed away. But it lists Brendan and Madison Geidel as the grandchildren. That's the only connection. So watch her. She's already shoved something down there. But what I don't understand is that she was able to use the bathroom right when she walked in, and she was able to flush the toilet as well. She thinks she's slick. Oh, that's her parents' house that live on the other side of Walenta, Jolene? I wasn't sure who she lived with. I mean, she totally snowed this officer, in my opinion. And then they let her use her phone in the car. And that's where that is really sketchy, that call. And he's like, oh, she's been more than cooperative. And they're processing this guy. Who's he? Anybody know who he is? Is he anybody that we've seen before? They don't search her or anything. Okay, now let's go back to her. Watch.
Present during questioning. If you cannot afford the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year.
Go ahead and have a seat there. We're going to stay in here. She's processing somebody as well, so. Okay.
I guess I didn't really understand what to ask too much.
Well, he knows the process,
Okay.
so I hope he answered your questions for you. So, okay.
I guess I didn't really understand what to ask too much.
Well, he knows the process,
Okay.
so I hope he answered your questions for you. Let's see. 0232. Okay, So even though you've talked to him on the phone, I'm going to go back through and reread your rights before we can continue with the process. I won't. The only thing I'm going to ask you, there's one question, and it's will you take the breath test? And I'll get to that later.
She managed
so
to get him to take her cuffs off and everything. Is this where she reaches for the Kleenex? Did she snow this officer or what?
Here. Whoops. I hit the space bar and made the page go down. Come back.
Cammie, welcome back to the lounge.
Okay, we're going to do that mouth check again because you've been in here by yourself. I don't think you probably put anything in your mouth.
Of course not.
Before we do that, I'm going to.
We're done whenever you're ready.
Do you want to switch? Okay.
So we're going to go in here real quick while they get through their part.
Come on out.
Okay. Yes, please.
We're going to come over here, let him wander in there.
We're just going to switch you guys out real quick.
You want to sit on the
All right, I'm going to put you back in those handcuffs again. We'll do the mouth check. We'll continue on, okay? All right, go ahead and have a seat there. Okay. Okay. Do you have anything in your mouth? Any foreign objects or anything?
I do not.
Okay. We're going to look again. Tongue up. Perfect. 0236. Oops. 0236. Okay. So now we're going to read that implied consent. It's a long portion here. Do you like to follow along with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I switch up closer?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'll try.
You do it yourself or you want some help?
I think I can. Okay.
Okay. So it says, implied consent warnings for breath. Warning, you are under arrest for RCW 4661502 or RCW 4661504. Driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath. Oh, I moved my mouse. Taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. 1. You are now advised that you have the right to refuse this breath test, and that if you refuse, A, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year, and B, your refusal to submit to this test may be used in a criminal trial. 2, you are further advised that if you submit to the breath test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you are A, age 21 and over, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you are in violation of RCW 4661502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence, or B, under age 21, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.02 or more, or you are in violation of RCW 4661502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. 3. If your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition interlock driver's license. 4. You have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified person of your choosing. For those not driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of the arrest, if your driver's license is suspended or revoked, your commercial driver's license, if any, will.
This is where she does it right here.
Have you smoked, vomited, or put anything in your mouth
Television
since we've been
eyes.
here?
Can you send me? Can you send me timestamps to that, maybe? Hello, Easy E.
Okay, that's all the information. It's going to go through and do a self-check real quick.
Okay. Here she goes.
Any questions on the breath portion?
No.
Okay. For this one, you can stand or sit, whatever works for you. Obviously, I'm going to hang on to it because you're still in handcuffs, okay?
Oh, she's definitely tweaking. Definitely tweaking. I agree, Daisy Dead. I think we should do a total once-over before this hearing on the 22nd. Hang on. I'm going to turn that down. I think we should do a total once-over. We don't even need to hear it. We can just watch her. Actually, you learn a lot more just by watching her and not listening to the audio. Hey, Heathen. Hope you had a happy Mother's Day. All right, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. This is when she takes it out with the Kleenex. She's asking all these questions, yada, yada, yada. She knows what she's going to do, too. She's all playing dumb, like, I don't really understand, like, this is my first time. With her black thumbs and her bushy eyebrows. But if Demetrius did it, he's black. Wouldn't, like, DM have said it was a black man? Or do you think they're all part of it? She's been more than cooperative. I guess I missed the Kleenex thing, but this is where she calls and asks someone to get money out of her safe, which is sketchy as hell. She's...
Creep town, dude. Creep town, dude.
Oh, yeah, just Mike's. Just Mike's, good point. With the phone she said she didn't have. She's like, no, I don't have a phone. And then he's like, is this your phone? Because Meredith, or whatever her name is, Marilyn said, this is your phone. And she's like, oh, I thought I left it at the club. Were these cops born at night or what? It's in my safe next to my bed on the bench. Dad isn't answering me.
It's 500, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Stop to call 16 NBC.
Great, okay. Hello? Hi, are you sleeping? Okay, it's important. I need you to listen. I got arrested for a DUI. So my bail is $500 cash. If you could get that out of my
Cash or card. They can bring card
then
too.
I can get bailed out. Women. So I'm in the police car now. I'm getting transported to Colfax.
Yep.
But they gave me my phone to contact anybody until I get to Colfax. So I'm going to jail right now. In jail. No. But if you can get the money out of my...
One thing that I thought was so funny is that she clearly
in jail.
knows how to bail someone out of jail. She knows where to go. She knows what desk to go to. She knows what to say. She knows what to do.
Yes, to Colfax. And just so if you go to Dad's house and you have your key, and then my safe number. No, he didn't answer. Called him first. But if my safe number is. Bail me out in Colfax. Do you have the key? Okay. I won't have my phone once I get to Colfax. So it's in Pullman by Timber, which is a club. Yeah, so, excuse me?
Yep.
Should I be able to get my phone and my key if I get bailed out?
Yep.
Okay, so I should be able to get my phone and my key once I'm bailed out, and then I'll be able to drive to my car and then have my phone as well. Well, yes, but I'll be able to get to my car, or have my key to get there. I'm driving to Colfax right now in the police car. So you have the key to Dad's house, correct? Okay, do you remember the passcode to my safe? Yes, pound. And then grab cash, whatever you need out of there, and then just come to Colfax. And if you need extra money for yourself because it's an inconvenience, then that's okay. Sorry, I called Dad first, but he didn't answer. I haven't seen him for like 2 days, and he hasn't been answering me for 2 days, so. Okay. Well, Colfax, I'll be there until you come with the bail.
Just to confirm, DUI is 500 bail.
Just type in Colfax. So.
Perfect, thank you.
So where you would park normally and then walk in, where where it looks like the courtyard is, and then you walk to the right, and then you walk in, and then you just ask for who you, like, Emma Bailey, and then you give them the cash sign, and then I should be able to get out. Okay. Do you remember the passcode again? Yes. Not the, so like hashtag sign. That's what it is. Pound. Hashtag sign. It's in my safe.
See, she knows the whole process. Like the back of her hand. She knows this whole process. So what I found interesting is that when she's talking to who she says is her sister, is that she says, my car's, you know, she probably said, where's your car? It's near Timber. It's in Pullman near Timber, which is a club. How old's her sister? And her sister doesn't know that Timber's a club. Is dad a code word? Is it really dad? Same, Robin, same. She does seem older than that. You know what's really weird? Is this. How she is so similar and looks kind of to Koberger. Kind of creepy. Not saying there's anything to it, but when I did this side by side, I was like, weird. They both have that super long face and like, I don't know, weird eyes. I'm pretty sure that she said her sister, and then she talks about dad. But let's go back to the very beginning. Oh, no, this is where I wanted to go. So she arrives at the jail. Check this out. This bitch arrives at the jail. Let's watch the procedure from here.
Come on out. Alright, I'll take your phone back. We're just going to go stand by the wall right there, and one of the guys will come out and chat with us. They got some questions before you go inside. Sounds like you have somebody coming over to bail you out?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're on their way right now.
Okay. It'll probably be about 2 hours still.
Okay.
Because I have to go upstairs. Yeah, I have to go upstairs and type a report, what's called probable cause affidavit, to give to them why I arrested you, and then they have to go through the booking process with you. As soon as that's completed, then you can mail out.
Okay.
I've got a few questions before you come in. Have you had any breathing difficulties?
No.
Have you experienced a loss of taste or smell?
No.
Have you experienced nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea?
No.
Have you been in contact with anyone diagnosed with COVID-19 or who's been placed in quarantine?
No.
Is there any possibility that you could be pregnant?
No.
Okay, you just have to check. Okay, listen to this next part carefully. All inmates will body scan to check for contraband. All property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into a correctional facility is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility if you honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering the booking area. Do you have any contraband? Good.
We need to go to the restroom first.
Okay.
Yes.
Restroom is that door right there.
Okay, thank you. Just open?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll turn the lights on for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yep. Hi, sir. We need to go to the restroom first.
Okay, so he asks if she has any contraband. They're just taking her word of it. Mandy Jo says her parents are not divorced. As of 5/20/22, they were still married. So he takes her word for it. Yes, I played it, Lucia. I have this video on my channel. I'm just playing my own video. Yeah, I'm thinking dad's house is not really her dad. That's why I asked where her parents are. Because somebody needs to get this chick away from this 36-year-old abusive male before he kills somebody, if he hasn't already. Well, actually, he sold drugs to somebody who died. He technically has been involved in a murder and a homicide. So they take her word on it. The dude looks like a 12-year-old Ducey. I can't think of his first name. That reporter, Ducey. He looks like a 12-year-old Ducey. And then he's like, all items will be searched. Do you have any contraband? And she's like, no. Okay, that's when you're supposed to pat her down. And her car wasn't towed either. They let her park it. Oh, but on 9/9/2022, her dad is single. Huh? Who knows? Yeah, why was she allowed to go? She's under arrest and she was able to go in the bathroom by herself. Now wait for it. Now wait for it. She gets to flush. I'd be like, honey, don't flush that toilet. You can go to the bathroom, don't flush the toilet.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Pullman had two in holding. They sent one to the hospital. One's a DUI, so I don't know if they're both coming over or not. To be fair, the one that went to the hospital is the DV arrest, I believe. So
Okay,
I believe that one's going to have to come eventually.
Okay.
So
Now every day shift's a problem.
yeah, eventually. She does have somebody en route from Moscow to come do bail,
Okay.
which is why I called to confirm amount since they were coming from Moscow.
Did they say how they're paying?
Cash.
Oh, okay. And then 500 even. Because debit would be 502. And credit is 525.
I'm just going to explain what I'm giving back to her, and then I'm going to bounce.
Alright.
She's been more than cooperative.
Good. I have a question. So, needs.
Haven't been in there, don't know.
There's an alert that I've never seen before.
Probably the one Brianna asked me about.
Did she did?
Brianna IM'd me.
Did you know what it was?
No, I haven't looked yet.
Oh.
Alright, so this here, your driver's license, your vehicle registration back. This here is your criminal citation for DUI. There's no court date set up here because I'm booking you into jail. Can you grab the towels for her there? You've got towels, sorry about that.
Thank you, it's okay, I appreciate it.
There's no court date up here because you're being booked into jail tonight, okay? So if you do bail out, he'll provide documentation for your promise to appear in court and when your court date and hearing will be, okay? This is the breath results that I told you would be your copy, and then that is the DOL information in reference to your license getting suspended through potentially getting suspended through Washington. Okay, so I just want to make sure you knew he's going to hang on to all these as your property.
Yep.
And then he'll go through a whole bunch of stuff with you. I'll go up and start working on paperwork so I don't delay you any more than I have to.
Okay.
Okay?
And if I get bailed, I have the key, my phone, and this.
Good thing you said that. I do. It's in here. I would have realized it when I got upstairs.
Can you take all your jewelry off?
Yes.
Put it in here.
So there is your key and there's your phone.
Okay.
He has those. That was all I had.
I appreciate
Okay?
it. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, we wouldn't want to hold you up any longer than we'd have to. I don't know why you guys are thinking Moscow arrested her. She was arrested in Pullman. She was arrested in Pullman. That was Pullman PD. That's not Moscow PD. This DUI is Pullman. She lives in Moscow. No, it's the same one, Jammers. You guys are gonna love what I'm eating. Yeah, so pretty crazy stuff. But that's pretty much. Hang on, let me turn my camera back on. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm munching on over here. I've got White Castle, baby. Sliders. So do you guys think that this thing was dropped? These charges were dropped on her? Because I'm thinking they had no female officer present. Why the heck didn't they? They would have had to wait for one. Where was Dawn Daniels? Oh, Dawn Daniels is actually, my bad. She's WSU. Dawn Daniels is WSU. And I don't know for sure that she's 19. I don't have her, Daisy. I don't have her date of birth. She's been more than cooperative. You just let her flush freaking something down the toilet, idiot. So let's see what Colfax is. Because I don't know. Wait, Pullman. Is it Colfax like jail? Is that a town? Why did they take her up to Colfax? You guys see this? Why did they take her from Pullman? I mean, it's only a 20-minute drive, but why did they do that? Did I ask them to do that? Yeah, it really does, Ark. I don't have her court docket. But they had no officer there for her, no female. It was just weird. If she's not 21, why the heck was that? Doesn't even make sense. Her car would be automatically impounded. And her license would be automatically suspended if she's under 21. Think about it. If she's under 21 and she has double the legal limit, why wouldn't her car be impounded? and her license automatically suspended. We need to look up the laws in Washington. And this could have been the Whitman County sheriff. That could have been the Whitman County. She knows all about Colfax. This little bitch. But really, I mean, someone needs to save her. She's 19. If she really is 19. Diana says she's over 21. Yeah. I'm thinking if she was 19, her car would be impounded and her license would be yanked from that minute. I'm visiting. So that's why I'm eating White Castles. No, the law is the law, though. Like, if you're underage, there's no drinking. Like, you shouldn't have an alcohol in your system at all if you're under 21. She was born February 2000. Okay, she's 22. All right, that puts that to bed. Somebody said 19. Yeah, Whitman. D is a really bad dude. Really, really bad guy. Scary. Scary guy. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the body cam from the beginning.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Emma?
None.
And I did see someone else put, I can't remember.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Who sent it to me? Somebody sent me the two girls walking away from the house the night of Banfield, where the three boys were given MIPs or whatever by the weird officer in jeans in the silver Focus. Two girls left King Road. One had a bandana on. Do you guys think it was her? Do a lot of people wear those bandanas there? I don't know. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'm gonna play this and we're gonna discuss it. I hate eating on camera. It's so rude. Oops. Oh. Whoops. I know, not enough to drive. I don't even understand this whole thing right here. But all right, I'll be right back. Let's watch this and then we will reconvene and discuss. It's totally BK. It's that same look, you guys. Like, get out of here, man. Look. Stop it. She looks like Blossom from that TV show Blossom. It's freaking Blossom. She hosts Jeopardy. Lee Knoll. What? But what do you mean both videos? Courts, we think that she's friends with friends. Friends of friends. She's friends with she was friends with Xana. There's a picture of her and Xana together. So I do know that. And I have that somewhere in my phone. Her and Xana are together. Oh, the guy on Banfield with the bushy eyebrows. Mm-hmm. Oh, she did get canned? Oh, gotcha, Lee. Okay. I was confused for a second. Hey, prep. Okay, I'm going to play this. I'll be right back.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Emma?
None.
You've had something.
Some?
Yeah, you've had some.
Not enough to drive.
Okay. Hop out for me, would you?
Okay.
So the reason I ask is I can smell odor of alcohol coming from inside the
Right.
car, okay? So I want to make sure you're okay to drive.
Of course.
So I can't tell if it's
I was
you
just driving
or if
to
it's them
Emporium.
that's been drinking,
Right.
I see you're wearing a wristband. Where's the wristband from?
Emporium.
From
Timber.
Timber. Okay.
We're going from Emporium right now.
Okay. Have you had any alcohol tonight?
I have.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
1 beer.
How long ago?
At like 9 p.m.
Okay.
At Timber here. And then
Okay.
I was driving them to Emporium, and then we came back to Timber to get their car.
Okay. Would you mind doing some voluntary field sobriety tests to make
course,
sure you're
yes.
safe to drive?
Yes. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1009. Oh, sorry. My balance is off. 1008, 1010, 1011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2016.
You can stop. Go ahead and put your foot
Sorry,
down.
I don't have good balance.
I get it. It's a little cold out here, too,
My
huh?
apologies.
So, we're here. What do you have?
Hello, Deputy Miller Sheriff's Office. Driver's license, vehicle registration. Reason we're chatting is running the red light.
Oh, was it red?
Mine was green when you cleared the intersection.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was yellow when I went, so I'm sorry.
You got no
It was yellow when I went. I'm sorry if it turned red.
What does yellow usually mean?
Go slow.
Yeah, because it's changing. You gotta come to a stop.
My apologies. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're correct.
Do you have your vehicle registration?
Yes, I do.
Where are we coming from tonight?
Oh, just the, over in Emporium.
Okay.
We're a little concerned. Well,
All right. How much have you had to drink tonight, Emma?
None.
You've had something.
Some?
Yeah, you've had some.
Not enough to drive.
Okay. Hop out for me, would you?
Okay.
Is your buddy in the back seat okay there? He's just head bobbing over there.
Well, that's why we're concerned, because it just was kind of weird.
It is very weird.
Do you want me to turn my car off, or?
You can leave it run for them.
Okay.
You got your stuff fell out there, just so you're aware.
Sorry, my head thing fell off.
Okay. Just come stand right here for me. I'm just going to knock those lights down for just a minute. They're super bright. Alright. So the reason I ask is I can smell odor of alcohol coming from inside the
Right.
car, okay? So I want to make sure you're okay to drive.
Of course.
So I can't tell if it's
I was
you
just driving
or if
to
it's them
Emporium.
that's been drinking,
Right.
I see you're wearing a wristband. Where's the wristband from?
Emporium.
From
Timber.
Timber. Okay.
We're going from Emporium right now.
Okay. Have you had any alcohol tonight?
I have.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
1 beer.
How long ago?
At like 9 p.m.
Okay.
At Timber here. And then
Okay.
I was driving them to Emporium, and then we came back to Timber to get their car.
Okay. Would you mind doing some voluntary field sobriety tests
Of
to make
course,
sure you're
yes.
safe to drive?
Yes.
Do you have a jacket by chance?
I have
It's
one
chilly out here and it's
yes.
going to take a few minutes.
Yes.
You can put your jacket on if you want
Okay,
to.
thank you.
The
16 out testing.
okay, thank you. That's what I need. The paternal grandmother.
16 out testing. We're gonna step up here on the sidewalk.
So I had him in
That way we're out of the road.
She was trying to. What happened was.
Okay. So like I said, these are all voluntary. Have you had any head trauma in the last 24 hours?
No.
Been in any car wrecks or anything?
No.
Okay. I'm going to have you put both feet together, hands at your side, and I want you to remain in this position while we do this first one, okay?
$1 million when he died. We got
Do you wear
nothing.
contact
We
lenses or
raised the day,
glasses?
all the
No.
kids got
Okay.
nothing.
You see the tip of the pen right there?
Yes.
Can you follow it with your eyes and your eyes only for me?
She was going to try to sue me for him, or. Yeah, because she now has this $1 million, so she can hire people to help. happened, and I have nothing.
But you have legal custody.
He's my son. I adopted
Is it okay if I
him.
blink?
Yeah.
We had him from the time he was 8 months old till 2 years old. So she does nothing who wants to cause me trouble. So I don't tell people the truth about where we are and what we're doing because of those reasons. So I look like a suspect, but I am not a good person. Raised all of my kids. I've done everything that I'm supposed to do in life, but everyone is causing me trouble right now. So
We don't want to cause a lot of trouble. How long have you been here?
we've only been here since September. We moved up here in September. My daughter would go to BYUI.
Your daughter goes to
Your guys' comments are cracking me up. And yes, if you hear Lori Vallow in the background, it's because I superimposed the fucking video on accident. I was editing an iMovie and there was a clip of Lori Vallow like down below in like one of the, sections of the editing, and I didn't see it. Holy hell. But y'all's comments crack me the fuck up. Leather pants. How about say, I want a lawyer? She's a spicy one. She didn't kill the guy, no, but the drugs she sold did. Robin, if she was a spice girl, she would be yeast. Rubber! What in the pure fuck? Oh my god. Now your comments. I can't even breathe. Okay, we're going back to hopefully the superimpose is gone.
You get to that 9th step, you're going to take a series of small steps around your lead foot, and you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9.
Okay.
During this one, I want you to look down at your toes, count each step out loud, keep your arms at your side, and once you begin the test, don't stop until you're completed.
Okay.
Do you understand those instructions?
So go 9 forward, then come 9 back?
Yep. So 9 heel-to-toe steps down.
Dude.
Turn as I instructed, and 9 heel-to-toe steps back.
Okay.
I can demonstrate again if you'd like me to.
No, I think I understand.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep, and that's fine. I have no problems with asking questions.
Okay.
You may begin. All right.
Good?
Yep. Go ahead and turn and face back towards me. So we're going to go back to that first position again, feet together, hands at your side. The next one's a one-leg stand.
Okay.
Pick a leg of your choice, raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep your toe pointed so your foot's flat to the ground. And you're going to look at your toe and count out loud. 1001, 1002.
Okay, this one's great. She says, oh, my balance is off. Watch.
I want you to look down at your toe, count as instructed, arms at your side, and keep your legs straight.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that one?
No, just until you stop.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me just a second here. Which leg are you going to raise up?
My right.
Okay. You may begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1009. Oh, sorry. My balance is off.
Which leg are you going to raise up?
1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1014, 1015, 1015, 1016.
You can stop.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your foot
Sorry,
down.
I don't have good balance.
I get it. I get it. It's a little cold out here too,
My
huh?
apologies.
Oh, get the pocket undone here. So the last one is called the preliminary breath test. Okay. It's not in lieu of the evidentiary breath test. It's like blowing up a balloon. Deep breath in and blow out.
Okay.
I'm dead. I am so dead. Do the crane. The clown shoes. You guys, in all seriousness, this girl is on drugs and she's so skinny that her Nike Air Jordans look like clown shoes. He's like, you can stop.
All right, deep breath in and blow. Keep going, keep blowing, keep going. So you got to blow hard, okay? Not super hard, but...
My apologies. So I've never done this before, so...
Right, and that's why I'm trying to explain it to you, so...
Okay.
You got to have a consistent
like
pressure
that?
out, okay?
Okay.
Deep breath in and blow. There you go. All right. How old are you?
22.
22. Okay. How long ago was your last drink?
About an hour ago.
Okay.
I left from Emporium. I'm supposed to be DDing for my friends here.
Okay. If you had to guess, what is the legal limit?
I have no idea.
It's 0.08.
What does that mean?
Because you're over 21.
What does that mean?
And right now you're at a 0.166. Okay. So right now
can you tell me what that means,
right now
please?
you're under arrest for DUI.
Okay.
I'll explain everything to you as we go. Is anybody in the car sober to drive?
You can ask.
Okay. The one in the back right seat was head bobbing, barely keeping his head up.
Okay.
All right. So first things first here, I got to read you your rights, okay? So right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during questioning, and if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to questioning if you so desire. You can these rights, not make any statements or answer any questions. You understand?
Okay, so let's break this down, what we've seen. Is anybody in the car sober? Then he says that he clearly saw the guy in the back head bobbing. So wouldn't that be an answer to his own question?
Afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to questioning if you so desire. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not make any statements or answer any questions. You understand these rights?
Yes.
Okay. Just so you're aware, I am recording as well.
Okay.
I'm recording.
Do you have anything in your pockets? Is there any pockets?
No, I have nothing. So, what does the DUI look like? I don't understand. Like, I've never had a DUI, so I don't know.
We'll explain all that when we get there. So we're going to go to Pullman Police Department, and that's where we go through the DUI process, okay? So we're going to go back here to my car. Go ahead and have a seat there. Is this your car?
Yes.
Okay. So if nobody in the car is sober to drive, what do you want us to do?
So everything in the car pretty much is Marilyn's.
Okay.
And then...
And Marilyn's in the car?
Yeah, she's in the front.
Okay.
So that's her stuff.
Okay.
Wait, what? Everything in the car is pretty much Marilyn's? He says, is that your car? Yes. Everything in the car is pretty much Marilyn's. And he's like, that's Marilyn's? Yeah, that's her stuff. That's her stuff.
So if no one in that car...
I just drove them home.
Okay, so it's her car.
No, it's my car.
It's your car, okay.
Yes.
So if nobody can drive, can I safely park your car in the parking lot here?
Of course.
If they can find a ride?
Towed, or?
No, I'm not going to tow it.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a safe place to park it off the roadway so it doesn't get towed.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Hang tight for me.
Thank you.
Stop. Yeah, Paul 16, one in custody DUI if I can get a case, and I've got one to run and attach.
I copy one in custody in 207.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Last Bailey. Boy, Adam, Ida, Lincoln, Edward, Young, first Emma.
Yes.
Edward, Mary, Adam, middle M, Mary. 121900, female, Idaho.
Does he find out she has a record?
You said you were good to drive.
Well, yeah, I'm good.
Do you have a phone in the car that I need to get for you?
No.
You don't have a phone? Not in the car? Okay. No. And I have your ID.
Oh, do you have my? Can I grab it for you, or?
No, I have your ID.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I just
you
wanted
have my
to.
ID. You have my ID.
Yep. I just wanted.
Sorry,
to grab
this is like the first time I've
just
ever.
Can I grab it for you?
Arrested, so I want to make sure.
I just wanted to grab your phone if you had it in the car.
I did not. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
She didn't want him anywhere near her phone.
She has no sober drivers.
She has no phone. Is this her phone?
That's what she...
This is the sheriff's department. So was she known to them? I would think she would be. This is the Whitman County Sheriff. Why are they acting so dumb? Because the county sheriffs aren't dumb. This isn't Pullman. This isn't WSU. This is the county sheriff. With a kid that's bobbing. What? And she's going to the club to sell pills, is what she's doing. She's going from club to club selling pills. In Prepper, they don't tow it.
She just said she doesn't have a phone with her. Good. Is that your phone?
Do you have a phone?
Marilyn says that's yours.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. I thought I lost it at the club.
Okay. Does that look right?
Yes.
Okay.
We live in Pullman. She lives in Moscow. So
Where do you guys live at in Pullman?
1, 2, 3. I bet you all three could fit in his car, and he would love to give you guys a ride home.
okay, that works.
Really? 1, 2, 3. I bet all 3 of you kids would fit in the back of his car, and we'd love to give you a ride home. Hey, Mike Sanner. Happy Monday. This is the Whitman County Sheriff in Washington. Yeah, he didn't say like, oh, why'd you tell me you left it in the club? What are you talking about? Doesn't even make sense. This is County Sheriff.
So
She's
can
giving.
I ask you a question?
He's pretty cute. She's given permission to park the car here,
Okay.
so it's off the
Can
roadway.
I ask you something?
Sure, you can ask whatever you want.
She's going to jail.
That's correct.
How much is it going to get to get her out?
Does she have a prior DUI?
Can you tell me?
I don't know. I haven't
Has
looked.
she ever been arrested for DUI before?
No,
Okay,
absolutely not.
so it's-
I'm surprised she's getting arrested right now. Just being
She's
honest.
like 2 times the legal limit.
She's twice the legal limit
Okay.
right now.
So,
okay.
so it's $500 for bail.
Okay.
But you can
Paul 16,
Right now.
still out.
not right this second, but
For like tonight?
yeah, at some point she'll be in Colfax.
So
Here's
can
what
I get her before she goes to Colfax?
Here's my suggestion.
She even called it Colfax. Like, these people know the jail.
I bet you all 3 could fit in his car.
For like tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, so she said that Marilyn, or whatever her name is, lives in Moscow. But these dudes live in Pullman.
For like tonight?
Hold on, I want to see this guy.
She's twice the legal limit right now.
So,
okay.
so
She's saying, okay, like anything is up to Meredith.
$500 for bail.
Meredith from Grey's Anatomy. Who is this guy? We are going to slow her down, but we're going to mute it because it'll sound really freaking creepy. But I want to see who this guy is. The other guy is still sitting in there, I think. That's about as good as I can get it. And there's a car, like, sitting down there, too, behind the cop car. Unless that's another cop. I don't know. Hang on.
Creep town, dude.
Let's see. I can't tell. There's a bunch of cops down there. That's a cop, I think. Doesn't that look like a SUV or? Ah. Oops. Oh, shit. Here we go. What do you guys think? What's your thoughts? Jason says, twice the legal limit of alcohol, automatic search of everything, along with automatic arrest. Yeah, they really are interested in getting her out. Looks like an SUV or something. No, but then it's the guy. Looks like he's wearing a North Face. And he's got like hair sticking out a little bit. He looks pretty tall. Tall with hair sticking out of the hat. Kind of looks like Ethan Chapin a little bit. But a lot of those guys do. He grabbing from the... What is that? What is exactly going on here? See, the other guy's still sitting back there. Here's the guy in the back. You can't really make out his face. He just said one of the guys was nodding off, but he seems to be pretty aware, too, when they drop him off. Like, what's he doing back there? What's he taking care of? Like, they're not even paying attention to it. On purpose. You guys need to look, we need to look at the grub truck and match that and see if there's a North Face like that at the grub truck, eh? It looks like they have that whole road blocked off. Doesn't it? 2:10 in the morning. All right, we're swinging back over. Let's see. All right, let's go back to normal and get some sound here.
So wait till morning,
Okay.
like around 9 or 10 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that kid ain't bobbing. He's paying attention. He's listening. And this dude has bushy blonde hair sticking out of his hat.
It's going to take you guys a while to come down from where
So
you're at.
if we have a sober driver at our home, can we go get her? Okay.
In about 3
It'll be
hours.
3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
See his
But
hair?
how about we give you guys a ride home? I will
Yeah.
move the car into here.
So my car is actually at Timber.
Okay,
I
well,
just need to grab my purse and stuff.
Okay.
Quick.
Oh,
That's why they were up at Emporium and came back down.
Okay, this is sus as well. Because that girl, Emma, says, yeah, everything in there is Maryland's shit. All of that's Maryland's, right? But then she's like, I gotta get my purse. So what exactly in the car is Maryland's if her purse is in her own car? And I think that she should go, they should go and check Maryland's car as well. They should check all these people's shit. They should all be searched.
Back to our
Okay,
car.
do this. How about, you have your keys?
Yes.
How about run there, get your purse,
Okay.
take a guy with you so you're not walking by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're too drunk. You can't walk.
Well, can I go with her at least?
Dude, you're too drunk. How about
He's
this
the
guy?
boyfriend, though.
See, did you hear her? Something about, he's my boyfriend though.
That guy's way more sober than
I'm
you.
not gonna argue with
You're hammered, dude.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Okay.
You get it.
Okay, he says you're hammered, dude. So that must have been the one that was nodding off.
I go.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I'll
okay.
go with
Yeah.
Drake real
All
quick.
right.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
We'll hang out here.
Marilyn was clubbing it.
Get this stuff.
Okay, so my partner is going to give them a ride back to their house.
Okay.
And my other partner is going to park your car.
And then there's her phone right on his seat. Her phone is right on his front seat.
Parking lot right here.
Okay.
And then he'll bring me your keys.
Well, what happens in my car?
He's just going to park it here so it doesn't get towed tonight.
Okay, thank
Okay?
you. So it just stays here until I figure it out? Or?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Let me move the car and give you the keys.
Okay. I thought you were just going to bring him over.
That's fine. You're fine. Just don't fall down and...
Okay, no, can I just follow them now?
Sure. Okay.
Sorry, I've never been arrested.
You're okay.
I'm not
Bring the keys
quite
to the
sure.
jail.
Thank you. I get that.
If you're not there, I'll put them by your computer.
Okay, sounds good. I get that.
I don't mean to be a problem.
You're not. You're not. Step to Paul 16 being route to Pullman PD with female for the test. Beginning mileage.
Good.
90512.1.
The current stream boss is Grace and Cabrera. Someone knock her out. Hello, Mike Drop-In.
Step to Paul 16 NBC.
214.
And she never asks for a lawyer. She talks to that one on the phone, but never asks for a lawyer. And this is not her first fucking rodeo.
All right, come on out. We're going to go right in those double doors right there. Watch your step on the curb. Come around on your left side.
Sorry.
You're okay. See the doors at the end there?
Yes.
We're going to go to the door on the right.
Okay.
So this is a little pass-through room. You're going to hang out in there, and I'll come around to the other side. I'll see you in just a minute.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Guys, this is the county sheriff.
She's attached. Thank you.
All right, I'm not going to play all of this, but I do want to go fast forward again. Not again, but and her hair is greasy. She's something else here. Watch this again. When they arrive at Colfax, that she's all too familiar with. Blossom looking ass.
Come on out. All right, I'll take your phone back. We're just going to go stand by the wall right there, and one of the guys will come out and chat with us. They got some questions before you go inside. Sounds like you have somebody coming over to bail you out?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're on their way right now.
Okay. It'll probably be about 2 hours still.
Okay.
Because I have to go
And you guys are
upstairs.
looking, or?
Yeah, I have to go upstairs and do type a report, what's called probable cause affidavit, to give to them why I arrested you, and then they have to go through the booking process with you. As soon as that's completed, then you can bail out.
Okay.
Got a few questions.
Just help a brother out here.
Before you come in, have you had any breathing difficulties?
No.
Have you experienced a loss of taste or smell?
No.
Have you experienced nausea? Vomiting or diarrhea?
No.
Have you been in contact with anyone diagnosed with COVID-19 or who's been placed in quarantine?
No.
Is there any possibility that you could be pregnant?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to check. Okay, listen to this next part carefully. All inmates will body scan to check for contraband. All property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into a correctional facility is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility if you honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering the booking area. Do you have any contraband? Good.
We need to go to the restroom first.
Okay.
Yes.
Questions to that door right there.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give my phone for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. Hi, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Pullman had two in holding. They sent one to the hospital. One's a DUI. So I don't know if they're both coming over or not. To be fair, the one that went to the hospital is the DV arrest, I believe. So
Okay, I saw
believe
that.
Oh my God, you guys didn't hear any of what I said? Okay, so I said it sounds like this is more like a Peter Ducey looking ass. What, I don't know what's in his pockets, but he's got his pockets stuffed full of shit. But Peter Ducey just asks her, "Do you have any contraband?" And she's like, "No, thank you, Angie." And she's like, "No." And then the minute they walk in, he goes, "We need to use the bathroom first." They were more concerned with COVID. They were more concerned with COVID. You have a fever? Did you shit yourself in the last 24 hours? She's like, no. She could have had a knife in her bra strap. And she could have stabbed that officer while he was doing the booking. She could have a knife in her bra strap right now, and they have no idea because they didn't search her. When in the hell do they bring you into a jail without searching you and letting you go to the bathroom first? And what has Peter Ducey got in his pockets? Shouldn't he be in the White House press room waiting for the daily press conference? But listen, they're more concerned with COVID. And look at her. I can't.
Then you can get out.
Okay.
I've got a few questions before you come in. Have you had any breathing difficulties?
No.
Like, why is he carrying a script? Why does he have a fucking script? And gloves on. Why does he have fucking gloves on and a script? The same type of gloves that were found at the crime scenes. Or whatever, on Coburger.
Have you experienced loss of taste or smell?
No.
Have you experienced nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea?
Have you shit yourself in the past 15 minutes? Emma Bailey.
No.
Have you been in contact with anyone diagnosed with
No, I'm typically constipated because I take a lot of opioids.
COVID-19 or who's been placed in quarantine?
No.
Is there any possibility that you could be pregnant?
No.
Okay, you need to check. Okay, listen to this next part carefully. All inmates will body scan to check for contraband. All property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into a correctional facility is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility.
He's asking her if she's sick and he doesn't even have a fucking mask on. What if she said, "Oh my God, yes, I think I have a flaming case of COVID"? What would he do then? Sorry, Peter Ducey, you're not gonna be able to go to the White House. You're gonna have to go home and quarantine.
You honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering the booking area. Do you have any contraband? Good.
We need to go to the restroom first.
Okay.
Yes.
Questions in that door right there.
We need to go to the restroom first. She goes, yes. Did she ever say, I need to pee really bad when we get to Colfax? When we go through the courtyard and go to the double doors, and then I don't get searched, and then I need to use the bathroom then, please.
No.
Have you experienced loss of taste or smell?
No.
Have you experienced nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea?
No.
Have you been in contact with anyone diagnosed with COVID-19 or who's been placed in quarantine?
No.
Is there any possibility that you could be pregnant?
No.
Okay, you need to check. Okay, listen to this next part carefully. All inmates will body scan to check for contraband. All property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into a correctional facility is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility if you honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering the booking area. Do you have any contraband? Good.
We need to go to the restroom first.
Okay.
She shakes her head no. And he says, we need to go to the bathroom, the restroom first. And there's no one else around for this guy if it's his first day or he's new. Like, where's the other officers that are training him? Or, I mean, he's reading from a script about COVID, and then he's like, it is prohibited to bring contraband or weapons into this facility. Do you have any? She doesn't even verbally say shit. Just shakes her head.
Great town, dude.
And then the cop's like, we need to use the restroom first.
Just open?
Yep.
Okay.
She's been more than cooperative.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. Hi, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Pullman had two in holding. They sent one to the hospital. One's a DUI. So I don't know if they're both coming over or not. To be fair, the one that went to the hospital is the DV arrest, I believe. So
Okay,
I believe that one's going to have to come eventually.
Okay.
So
Now every day shit's a problem.
Read the inmate manual.
Yeah.
It will keep you out of trouble.
eventually. She does have somebody en route from Moscow to come do bail, which is why I called to confirm amount, since they were coming from Moscow.
Did they say how they're paying?
Cash.
Oh, okay. And then 500 even. Because debit would be 502. And credit is 525.
I'm just going to explain what I'm giving back to her, and then I'm going to bounce.
Alright.
She's been more than cooperative.
Good. I have a question. So, needs.
Haven't been in there, don't know.
There's an alert that I've never seen before.
Probably the one Brianna asked me about.
Did she did?
Brianna IM'd me.
Did you know what it was?
No, I haven't looked yet.
Oh.
Alright, so this here, your driver's license, your vehicle registration back. This here's your criminal citation for DUI. There's no court date set up here because I'm booking you into jail. Can you grab the towels for her there? You've got towels, sorry about that.
Thank you, it's okay, I appreciate it.
There's no court date up here because you're being booked into jail tonight. Okay, so
let's see what she does with the paper towel.
if you do bail out, he'll provide documentation for your promise to appear in court and when your court date and hearing will be. Okay? This is the breath results that I told you would be your copy. And then that is the DOL information in reference to your license getting suspended through potentially getting suspended through Washington. Okay? So I just want to make sure you knew he's going to hang on to all these as your property.
Yep.
And then he'll go through a whole bunch of stuff with you. I'll go up and start working on paperwork so I don't delay you any more than I have to. Okay?
And if I get bailed, I have the key, my phone, and this.
Good thing you said that. I do. It's in here. I would have realized it when I got upstairs.
Can you take all your jewelry off?
Yes.
And put it in here?
So there is your key and there's your phone.
Okay.
He has those. That was all I had.
I appreciate
Okay?
it. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a good night.
You too, thank you.
Thanks.
So they make her remove her earrings.
Yep.
All right.
So then it cuts to being in the car again.
let them out.
Oh, this is when he drops the friends off. Yes, this is interesting. So he drops them off somewhere in Pullman. And this is at a, let me make sure I'm not muted. Okay, I'm not. This is at an apartment complex in Pullman where the boys were living. So she says, Marilyn says, oh, they live in Pullman, like she lives in Moscow. So Marilyn's from Moscow, and they get all three dropped off at this apartment. Now watch.
That's a lot of paperwork. All right.
I mean, they're cracking up with this cop. They know exactly how to act.
End of the line.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. I'll let you out on your side.
So there's Marilyn.
Lunchbox.
Perfect.
And now here comes the bobbing head
All
guy.
right. Thank you, sir.
There's the bobbing head guy. There he is. I've seen him in photos before. Anybody seen him before? He's got bushy hair sticking out of the hat. The hat is on backwards. There you go. Let's watch that again. Look at the white cars in the parking lot. Do you guys see? Is there an Elantra? That dude's pretty skinny, right? Is that an Elantra car right there? I can't tell. I'm not good at makes and models, kind of like their FBI, their professional, whatever, expert. Ton of white cars, though. I can't make out what they are. There's a couple more. I'm just not sure. I don't know what apartment complex they dropped them off at or anything like that. Just interesting to go back and play these and, you know, slow some parts down and look at the surroundings. It's a little bit interesting. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in chat. Elantras everywhere. Bushy dude looks familiar from a noise complaint in Moscow. Does he live near Brian? I don't know. That's an Altima. That was the big bag that was in in her car, yeah. See if I can get this guy's face. He has a little mustache, I can tell you that. Hold on, I'm sending myself some screenshots to show you. I want to see if you guys have ever seen anything associated with any of these screenshots from this video. All right, let's get our first one up here. I'm gonna stop this video. Mike, I don't know. I'm too lazy to go back and search too. Get rid of that frizzled out mullet. He could pass for BK. Oh my god. All right, let's get our first screenshot up. Let's see. This is a car that actually drove by when they were being pulled over. And I was trying to figure out what in the hell that even was. Can you guys make it out? It's like, I don't know. Is it like a banner of some sort? Is it a minivan? It looks like a minivan or something. I do not freaking know. But this vehicle drove by at like, what was it, 2 in the morning? Oh, look at Robin. Robin is the stream boss. Woo! Robin owning the stream. So I don't know what in the hell that is. I don't know what to make of it. Here is another picture of Emma and McKinley Dean. Happy birthday, Kin. Happy birthday, Kin. Hope it's as crazy as you. I can't make out what they are even. Where are they? There's like a bicycle tire. I can't. I literally cannot, okay, with this. Looks like the minivan, they use that liquid window chalk. It blacks out the window in the end. She did leave the paper towel sitting on the counter. Yes, she did. And here is another picture. This is Emma from 2016. And here is a screenshot of one of the guys in the back, the one in the North Face. So let me see if I can't make that a little bit bigger. It looks like he's got white Nikes on, orange and maybe black or navy North Face, and some khakis and a beanie. Thank you for subscribing, Loki. Loki. Love her name.
Creek Town, dude.
All right, I've got another. Hang on, I gotta airdrop them. I gotta do some airdropping. Bear with me. I got some pretty good screen grabs, actually. If I do say so myself. Okay. Now, this is where it gets a little strange. It's going to take a second for these to come over on their Wi-Fi here. Yeah, that is the same person. It's like two pictures, isn't it? Oh, I thought that was the same person. Oh, shit. I think Emma's on the right. I don't know who the hell that is on the left. My God, I thought it was both her. Now I'm all fucked up. Yeah, I don't know who that is on the left. There was no names attached to this. Okay, we've got more photos. Hold on. Get rid of these. If I put too much on here, my computer gets hot and the fan turns on. On right now. Okay. Now let's go back here and... All right, here's Marilyn or whatever her name is. Meredith. She looks like Ashlyn Couch to me. Now, that doesn't mean shit because I don't know these people. And pretty much when you start looking at these girls, they all start to look the same. So I don't know, but
Creep Town, dude.
what lady that used to do the morning show? Thank you for subscribing, Rob. That just looks a lot like Ashlyn Couch. But what do I know? So that's her. That was like the screen grab I caught of her. Let's see what else I've got. All right, here's another one from that arrest. Whoops. There's them fumbling around when the cop walked up to the car. What's a deep fake? The cheerleader one? Somebody could have fucked with that. I found it online, so who knows? No, actually, I got that from her Facebook. It's not a deep fake. What are you saying is a deep fake, Jen? What? I did what? Oh, Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa fart. No, these aren't deep fakes. These are like screen grabs from the body cam. How could it be deep faked? It's literally a screen grab from the body cam we just watched. Okay, here's that kid again, and then here's another one of him. What's CGI mean? I think they just look like that because they wear a lot of makeup. They look the same. All right, let's keep thumbing through these. There's the two cops. He looks like Chris Como in the background. And look at Meredith.
Creek Town, dude.
Hi, Ange. I hope you had a great Mother's Day yesterday. Have a good night. There's Meredith again. There's that boy. He looks like Ethan Chapin to me. Could it be Ethan Chapin's brother or something? And then there's that dude in the back. His face reminds me of Dylan Mortensen. Does she have a brother? Does Dylan Mortensen have a brother? I wonder. And there's Meredith's big bag. Did they even check to see if her name was Meredith or Marilyn? Is that even her name? Who is Adam? Maddie, what did you tell Adam? I told Adam everything. Hold on, I want to get back to Ashlyn, or I mean Meredith. Twin sisters. Hold on, let me pull up. It's not hard to find her photo. Ashlyn, come sleep on my couch. Idaho. All right, here she is. And she has a lot of photos where she looks so fucking different. Oh, I was going to show you guys that other photo of Xana with what's her face? Xana is in a picture with this girl. What's her name? Emma. Okay, check this out. Before we move on to that video. Check this out. Tell me this doesn't look like the same chick. I think this is all the same girl. So fucking weird. All right, here we go. There's pick one. And here is Marilyn. Yeah, but did she just say that? Is her name really fucking Marilyn? You get what I'm saying? How do we know that's really her name? All right. See if I can get this picture to come up now. I think you're going to think this is her in the car once you see her with no makeup on. Oh my God, it's her. Her name ain't fucking Marilyn. This is Ashlyn Couch. Look at the shape of her eyes even. Like she's got those almond shaped eyes. Good Lord above. Don't you think it looks like the same one? I mean, Marilyn? Mm-hmm. It's fucking Ashlyn, man. Yikes. Maybe her middle name's Marilyn. Maybe it's Ashlyn Marilyn Couch. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, here's another photo. Now, I don't know who all these people are in it, but I know Madison Mogan and Ashlyn Couch. Are in this photo. Oh, here's the one with Xana.
Creep Town, dude.
I'll have to pull it up in a second.
Creep Town, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not her, it looks a lot like her. I'll just say that. So someone sent me this and said that Emma is in this picture with Maddie. Or with Xana, rather. Sorry. Get rid of this. I'm asleep on my couch. Yeah. So I believe Xana is second from the end on the right. Like if you start at the right, 2 in. And Miss Ma'am, I think, is in the center. Is that Bethany Funk on the far right or no? Ashlyn Couch is Emma's friend. Yes. That's correct. Body cam footage? And there are some people that fucked with pictures. You can tell when you go and look on Google Images. So you have to be careful. But here's another picture. There's Ashlyn on the left. Maddie Mogan in the middle, if this is real. I have no idea who else is in the photos. Which one, Mandy? The knives? With the knives? In the middle is supposed to be Emma Bailey, and then second from the right is Xana Kernodle. You don't think that's Emma? But is that Xana? Maybe that's I don't know who that is then. If that's not Emma, I don't know who that is. But I do believe that is Xana. It's the same shoes. How do we know that Emma wasn't in school prior, though, and didn't drop out? I think the one with the white thing around her leg is Xana with the boots. The one with the bat, I don't know who she is either. Yeah, Xana's next to the blonde girl. Jason says Emma far left. Let me see. Let me zoom in. You guys think that's Emma on the far left here? It's really hard to tell. I mean, it could be. I don't know what year this is. There was no year with it, Mandy. But someone said this was like a theme from Batman or something. I'm not exactly sure. And that it might have been around Halloween time, but I don't know. But I do think that that's Xana Kernodle in there. No, Emma. Okay. I'm glad that's why I'm showing these, because I didn't know. And then I've got, let's see. Hang on. Okay, here is this is Ashley. I don't have TikTok, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to play. But this definitely looks like the girl in the car to me. Excuse me. On. And she's had dark hair. She's had all different color hair.
That was too good. Let's get the bell pearl.
Thirsty Thursdays with Ashlyn Couch. And this is on Maddie Mogan's thing. Sure you guys have seen all of these already. My sweet Maddie. Friends who drink together, stay together. And struck for that shit. There's the leather pants. There's the fucking leather pants. Look, there's a tattoo on her arm. The Greek thing. That is freaking Emma. That's Emma right there. That's freaking Emma. Look at. That's Emma and Ashlyn. Who's in the background? Who's that dude? Is that Maddie Mogan's boyfriend? Look between them. Oh, it is. That's Maddie Mogan's. Well, I guess it's not a really big deal because Maddie Mogan lived there. or was friends with them. But there's Maddie Wilgan's boyfriend right in the middle. And it says the fucking corner club. Kendra? Maybe this chick is Kendra. That might get VIP at the club. 2/11/2022. But they're not at the corner club. They're at a house, aren't they? Maybe that's not Emma. God, these girls all look the same. One day they're going to look at these and realize how fucking stupid they look. That looks like, oh, maybe not. What do you guys think? Let me see what you guys think. Do you think that's Emma or no? I don't think it's Emma. Betty Joe. Not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but can you tell us where the pictures came from or who gave them to you? What pictures? All I did was screen grab a body cam. But if you're talking about this knife one, it came from Google Images. Ruru. I don't know anything about that, Meg P. I don't know. But I don't think that's Emma right there. This is probably Kendra Shoe, whoever that is. Kendra Shoe. It says 2/18/2022. Fitness and life, just vibing and thriving. Kendra Schumacher, 22 years old. But that's Ashlyn Couch. And she used to live at 1122 King Road at one point in time. That's all I know. Yep, there's the green grass on the wall. You're right. That's in the King Road house. And so is that. This is this girl. What? This is Kendra, guys. Hold on. I gotta shrink it down. Wait, I'm really fucking confused right now. I hate when this happens to me live, but I'm a little bit, speechless. Thanks, Gracie. This is the girl that was in doing those shots. Dude, who is this chick? Kendra Shoemaker. Jammer says, yikes. What the fuck? Oh my god, these girls they're crazy. What is this? Liquor stores are essential. Okay, she says that Maddie's her best friend. Ash isn't okay right now. SOS. These are so much more meaningful without sound. What's in her hand right there? What is that? What is that, guys? What's in her hand? Is that a baggie of some sort? What the fuck? Gracie, that is crazy. Hey, welcome back, John. Yeah, I'm still here. I am still here. Look at it, and someone's like, give me that shit. Look. Give me that shit. They don't want her phone, I can tell you that much. They hate reaching for her fucking phone. No, ma'am. Scott Skulls, where have you been? Scotty Skulls. Hope you're doing good.
That was too good. Let's get the bell per.
Anyways. Enough of that. But yeah, I mean, if you look up Ashland Couch, you can find all this stuff. But like I said, you know, you got to be careful. You can't just look at Google Images and... It's weird. They have all these different accounts. And I don't see anyone named Marilyn. This is Kendra. This is the bodybuilder chick. What the fucking hell?
Speaking to me.
I'm like nervously eating this Pop-Tart right now. And the reason I'm nervously eating the Pop-Tart is because it is leg day. I'm a firm believer that workouts are only as hard as you make them. And if you're not, like if you get done with the workout and you're like, like you're probably not pushing yourself that hard. You could give someone the most simple workout, and if they go in with enough intensity, it should be hard. And you could give someone the hardest workout, but if they aren't intense, jitters, like first day of school, but with legs. That happens twice a week. I go through a whirlwind of emotions. But anyways, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on...
This is 4/20. This is just last month. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. I'm trying to see if she's got videos with anybody else besides himself. Happy birthday, Ashlyn. Hold on. Okay. Happy birthday, Ashlyn. And then this is 2/2/22. Xana Kernodle comments and says, Veronica with sunglasses. Now that's a new name for me. I've never heard Veronica. Oh my God, Scott Skulls. Scott Skulls coming in hot with some truth. Scott Skulls drawls. And then Kendra responds to Xana Kernodle and says, she's been through some shit, honestly. Who's that lady? She looks older. The lady in the sunglasses. Is this King Roadhouse, I wonder? I can't tell. But Ashlyn, I think, is behind her. Is that Kaylee? These girls all look the fucking same. There's Maddie. And this Kendra person. Maybe Kendra was on the lease. Could Kendra have been the one that moved out? Look at these chicks. They're fucking crazy as hell. Look at the girl in the background. God almighty. Oh my God, that's probably a cue I need to get offline, but trying to make out, you know, who's in the background and stuff. I don't know how to drink like a normal person is. What is that on the left? Like a refrigerator? How many more videos of me beer bonging can y'all handle? There's Maddie, Ashlyn, and this, or no, Ruby Simpson 101. Ruby says, whoa. That's definitely not King Road. Yeah. Who is that kid at the end? Hold on. Who's this dude? This is insane. You can't pause freaking TikToks? Oh my God. Anyways. All right. That is enough Moscow for me today. Wait, let's watch one more. What does he have on his... What is that? Am I stupid? What did he drink? I'm so confused and old. Sick. Look at her at his shirt and her shirt. It looks like they're merged. They are. It's a duet. They're side by side. Two best friends. TikTok has got to be the most mindless, stupidest thing. How tall that girl is. Holy crap. Her grandpa's ashes? I can't. Oh, here you go. This one's for the guys before we leave. Wait, hold on. Let me adjust. There you go. This one's for you guys. One for the guys. Beer bonging White Claw? Is that what it was? I gotta turn this shit off. Okay, we've got, oh, I forgot. We have Mandy's stuff that came in. Hang on. We've got a special delivery from Mandy. Mandy, our very own Mama Mandy. Oh, Mandy. We have freaking tie-dye pills. Rainbow fentanyl. We've heard of rainbow fentanyl, but we have only seen them, or I have only seen them, and shown you guys that they've been different colors. Now these, oh, a child. I know my 3-year-old grand would just put this right in her mouth. And look, how weird. Pamela Burrows. She looks like one of the sorority girls. Amber Taylor. Amber Ann C. Taylor. Yeah, I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. This is crazy. Okay, so colorful form of fentanyl that law enforcement fear could appeal to children has been found in Centralia. This is December 6th of 2022. About 5:20 a.m. Saturday, December 3rd, officers responded to a suspicious vehicle parked at a business at the 800 block of Harrison Ave. During their investigation, officers located a suspect in possession of rainbow fentanyl. The Centralia Police Department stated it's important to spread awareness about the dangers of this drug trend that appears to be a new method used by drug cartels to sell highly addictive and potentially deadly fentanyl made to look like candy to children and young people. So the amount of fentanyl, 2 milligrams, that fits at the tip of a pencil is considered a potentially deadly dose. Overdose symptoms are small, constricted pinpoint pupils, falling asleep or losing consciousness, slow, weak, or no breathing, choking or gurgling sounds, and limp body, cold or clammy skin and discolored skin. It is some scary stuff. Morton Police Chief Roger Morningstar placed on leave. All kinds of crazy shit going on, isn't there? Look at, I'm getting eye ads because we were talking about LASIK. LASIK. Oh man, we have had a full live today. I want to thank everybody who joined, and I'm going to go and see what my kids are up to. It's 4 o'clock here in Michigan. I've got a special live I'm going to do, so we'll see what's going on with my children this week. And yeah, you look dead, basically. We're going to be going over the case of White Boy Rick, because that is a Michigan case, and we can. So I will figure out what we're going to do, and I'll let you guys know. So Scott Skulls, it was great to see you. Thank you, Mimi Shell, Angie, and Mike Sanner for coming in and moderating. And thanks all you loungers. I've got the Dance It Out ready for you, so dance this mofo out. I love you all, and stick around in the lounge as long as you want. I'm going to play the Dance Out song, so stick around, chit chat. I'll see you guys really soon.
I don't give a damn, I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn, you talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn, 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 I don't give a damn. Roberta. You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to friends, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on Coke and Jack. Calling my phone when you feel alone, but I'll never call you back. I ain't got time for that. I don't give a damn, I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn, you talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn. Giving you comfort. You say that I'm away so much, and now you don't feel the way you felt when we were younger. But that's okay for me, 'cause I don't give a damn, I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn, you talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn, 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 I don't give a damn.
Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.